Here with Edinboro coach Tim Flynn before the big rider match tonight. Coach, you're coming into Lawrenceville with a pretty young team. Can you tell me a little bit about your young team and any differences between an older team, a young team as a coach?
You have to probably put a little more time in on attention to detail with the younger guys. We're trying to make sure we don't assume anything with them.
Yeah.
Right down to make them wait, what to wear, what the weigh-in time is.
Right.
So just trying to make sure they're informed.
Gotcha. So, mostly young guys. They're getting better. It seems like a hallmark of one of your teams is just getting better throughout the entire year. A lot of teaching going on. What are some of the training words that you use in the room? Do you have aggressive or technique? What is it? Is there anything that you use that's like that, self-talk?
I don't know if there's any single word. I mean, we try to keep the kids more even-keeled, not get too high during the year or too low, because it's such a long season.
Right.
So we try to just keep them every day, just coming in, put your hard hat on and go to work every day. And, if you beat Ryder, doesn't mean you're great. If you lose to them, doesn't mean you stink. Just kind of keep focusing on improvement.
So you guys beat them in the duel last year, correct? And they ended up winning the EWL title. And so, any extra emphasis on this duel tonight at all as far as emotions?
I mean, obviously they're a pretty good team for our conference.
Yeah.
Probably the best right now. They're the highest ranked. So.
Yeah.
But no more emphasis. I mean, we always want to win the duel. So it's
Totally.
you against one team. There's only 10 matches. It's a neat thing.
It's a lot of fun. Looking forward to the competition. Can you do a little word association with me? Can you tell me about Sean Russell?
He's quick.
Quick. Okay. Austin Matthews.
He's funky.
Corbin Meyer.
He's anal.
He's really? Well, can you go into a little more detail with that?
Yeah, he's just on top of all, it's a good thing. He's on top of his weight, he's on top of his training, he's on top of his skill development, he's into it.
Dakota Greer.
Lanky.
Is he funky? No, come on, what is he?
Not really funky,
no.
just long.
All right.
Yeah.
And then, how about Billy Miller?
Billy Miller, jolly.
Jolly. All right, Tim Flynn.
I don't know, I'll let you know in 2 hours.
A couple hours. All right, one last thing, Coach. Look, you've been around wrestling for a long time. Can you tell me, is there anything that's on the top of your list of things that would make Division I wrestling more interesting to the fans?
I think there's a lot of things. Just we got to market it better, I think, is a big thing. And then certain rules can change, to promote action. I think they're working on that.
Yeah. What about the Bowl Series? Are you a fan of this?
Not the biggest fan. I like big-time duels. I like big duels at Edinboro.
Okay.
Because we hosted Ohio State a couple years ago.
Yeah.
We packed the place.
Huge, right?
So to say I don't like it at all, I mean, our place was packed.
Yeah.
I'd probably more lean towards like a Final Four or something like that.
All right. So the idea of having something more predictable as a Final Four, I mean, you guys wrestled Ohio State, I'm assuming because you guys were close. Yeah. EWL, right, entry saves a little travel expense. Yeah. All right.
I don't know. I mean, maybe in a perfect world you have the top 8 teams from the top team from every conference. I don't know the answer, but I know it's probably not this bowl series. We might have to, just revamp it.
Are you involved in the process?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
listen. I want to say I like the duels.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's big time duels, but I think people understand the Final Four for football. Maybe something like that. But I think it's improving. So I'm not a.
Me too.
I'm a glass is half full guy.
All right. Hey, thanks for the time. We'll check in with you after the match.
Yep.